great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The Pony Express put SMU football on the map, and Gerald J. Ford Stadium continues to shine. Opened in 2000, its capacity of 32,000 has grown over the years. The SMU Mustangs are high on the success of last season and hope to pack the Pony again this season. Reese?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Cornhuskers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So SMU's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
Hey, man, those big boys up front, man, they're the foundation of this unit, right? Like, they control everything. You have a great quarterback back there, and that's awesome. And we're going to talk about him throughout the game. But the guys up front, man, and the ability to be physical and keep him clean and keep him protected where he can do his work is the reason why this team is successful, Jesse. I bet you wish you had a line like that.
No question about it. And this defense, they've got their work cut out for them because they know they somehow, some way have got to be able to get home to the quarterback and try and affect him. But that is easier said than done against this offensive line. They play as a cohesive unit. You don't see a lot of mental assignment errors. You don't see a lot of busts up front. They're able to keep this quarterback standing up. If they can do that today, it's going to be a long one for this defense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Quick release by the QB. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Steps away to find some room. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Fires quickly. Touchdown, SMU! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Nebraska's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. They hope this guy will be a big part of the offense, Ja'Cory Barney Jr. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball game.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Final play of the quarter coming. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. See if they go back to the air after that short gain on first down. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Knight. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pressure coming. Complete to the left. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Quick release on the RPO. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly complete. And it's caught, and he is stopped short. You have to get past the marker on that route. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. Runs through the tackle. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The Huskers moving quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 43.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safety.
He's got it down the field. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snags a quick pass on the left. Runs through a man. He might have space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires downfield. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Off play action. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. He wants it all. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Fires to the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Barney.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. As we take a look at some of the key stats so far, the yardage numbers and the turnover battle, it's probably safe to say the team that wins those categories is going to be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Cornhuskers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or 2 to answer about that decision. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Open on the left side, it's Smith. Brought down at the 20. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Deadlocked here in the third quarter. It's 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. They get to him as he throws. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. That's caught. It's Knight. Ran through the tackle and he's got room to run. Touchdown Mustangs! And that one will give them the lead. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hand off from the shotgun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. That's caught. It's Hunter. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Calandria. He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Huskers headed quickly to the line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to the run. It's Ives. He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. No fall off from the noise or intensity from this crowd as we start the 4th quarter. Trying to keep this drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
He breaks a tackle. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Quarterback extends the play. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This defense forcing them to throw into tight windows. They need another stop on 3rd and long. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. Nebraska calls a timeout, and that's their last one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries bit. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much, but fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up, but at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful. That was